If you have landed here, you have landed on the online home of the Quirky movement. And that means you get to learn about me and my work supporting quirky people like you, maybe. So what do I mean by quirky? If you're single, if you're divorced, if climbing the corporate ladder wasn't the most important thing to you, then you might feel like you haven't checked the boxes of society. And it can be easy to feel a little lost and alone. You might even feel like there's something wrong with you because you didn't check all of those boxes. So I am here to assure you there is nothing wrong with you. We're just living in a moment of great change, and there's a whole growing wave of us who are questioning those societal expectations, and we really want to be true to ourselves. And so that's what my quirky movement is all about, is supporting you to do that. So I am here, I am working with you in 3 different ways. I write books. This is my first book called Quirkyalone, a manifesto for uncompromising romantics. And this book got a lot of attention in CNN, the New York Times, NPR. It's all about supporting you to be single rather than settle. So it doesn't mean you always want to be single, but it just means that you really want to be true to yourself and have relationships that you really are excited about and want to be in. I also wrote a book called To-Do List, From Buying Milk to Finding a Soulmate, What Our Lists Reveal About Us. And this book is just as much about our quirkiness as it is about our lists, because the book is about the story behind the list. Right now, I'm at work on a memoir called Wet, which is all about my own story of not being able to check the boxes and leaving behind a comfortable professional life in Silicon Valley in favor of the unknown in South America. So it's the story of me going off to Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, and finding what lights me up. And along the way, healing some very deep issues that were preventing me from the intimacy and connection that I really wanted. So that's what I really want for all quirky people, is that I know that you probably want love, connection, community, self-love, self-worth, just as much as anyone else. And that's what I'm here to do, to support you in doing that. So in addition to writing books, I also work one-on-one with people as a life coach, and we work remotely via Skype. So I work with people all over the world, and we work on, stuff that ranges from your career to dating and relationship to feeling okay being single. Maybe after a divorce, figuring out what comes next in your life. So, I get to have a deep relationship with some of you quirky readers out there, and I really love doing that. So if you feel like I might be able to support you, get in touch. The third way I help people out is I create transformative travel adventures, because in my own life I really discovered that stepping out of the normal world that I was living in and being in another culture really helped me see new possibilities for myself and my life. And there's no better way to do that than with other quirky types. So me and my team, we have transformative travel adventures. If you are aching for an adventure, you should definitely check them out and consider coming on one. So what you should do today to stay in touch, please sign up for my newsletter. That's how I continue to stay in touch with you and tell you what's happening in this quirky HQ, whether it's with my writing, my coaching, or these travel adventures. You're going to get all of my blog posts and learn what's going on when you sign up for the newsletter. And so, whether you're quirky alone, quirky together, quirky anything, please be in touch and be part of my quirky community, because we are definitely better when we're quirky together.